Hi friends, so today we'll see third part of trial balance. So what are the errors which is repeated by trial balance? Omission to post an account into ledger. So anything which is not posted into ledger, if an amount or item is not posted in the journal or subsidiary book to ledger, two sides of a trial balance shall not agree. Like for example, if goods sold on a credit to A recorded in sales book but not debited to A account in ledger, then the trial balance both sides will not tally. Then omission to post an amount on in trial balance. If it is necessary, if a balance of an account is not recorded in trial balance, then trial balance will obviously it will not match. Okay. Then third one is wrong billing or totaling. So if any wrong totaling in done in ledger balances, then it will not match. The wrong totaling in subsidiary books, if subsidiary book is not totaled correctly, then it will not match. Posting a wrong side, if any item is posted in wrong side, for example 200 as allowed as discount, while posting on discount account it is posted in credit side instead of debit side, then it will not, like the trial balance will not match. Then posting on wrong account, so if anything posted in wrong account, then the trial balance will not match. For example, goods worth 690 sold to X account has been debited to like 960. The amount is wrong. So the debit side of the trial balance it will like more value of 270. Okay. The errors which is not revealed by trial balance. There are errors which is not can be found by trial balance. That is error omission. If a transaction is not recorded in the books of account, so it will not reflect in the ledger, it will not reflect in the trial balance. So trial balance cannot find it. Error of commission. So error due to pressure of carelessness of accounting staff, in some cases efforts which affect the total trial balance, that is wrong recording of books of original entry, posting to wrong account with correct amount on correct side. For example, goods sold for cash worth 1000 but cash amount is not debited 100 only, not 1000, and same is credited with 1000, then it will not, trial balance will not identify it. Then compensating error, such error neutralize the effect of errors committed earlier. When the error is committed which affect the trial balance, but same another error is there which also compensate that error, then it will not identified in the trial balance. Like for example, forgetting to post 500 on debit side certain account and another 500 on credit side of another account, it is a compensating error, so it will not be identified. Error of principal, whenever income or expenditure is not properly allocated between capital or revenue, there is a mistake called mistake of principal, that is also not identified by trial balance. For example, if furniture purchased, it should be debited to purchase like furniture account, but it is debited to purchase account, so it is now recognized as revenue transaction, it should be on capital transaction. That kind of error it will not identify trial balance. Okay, location of error to trial balance. So whenever trial balance agrees, the following steps can be identified. Divide the difference between 2, find out the figure equal to that appears in the trial balance. It is possible that such item have been recorded on the wrong side. If mistake is not located, difference should be divided by 9. If difference is divisible by 9, there should be transaction of figures. Okay. The next step is recheck debit and credit balance of trial balance. Satisfy trial balance has been cast correctly. Mistake undetected. Then make sure that balances of total of the trial accounts are correctly shown in the trial balance. The next step should be recheck all closing balances of pending last year balance sheet for the totaling of balances of ledger accounts. If there is round sum, it is arbitrary totaling. These are the steps which are taken to identify the mistake. Then I have suspense account. If any, like if there is mismatch, sometimes in spite of best efforts, the errors cannot be identified. So in that case, like we have to prepare the final account. To do that, we create a suspense account in the trial balance. If the debit side of the trial balance is more than credit side, the difference will put in the credit side of the suspense account. So like that we can create a suspense account, and later when the errors are located, the notification entries, if you can pass the rectification entry to do the adjustment, and we can show in the trial balance. Okay. If a suspense account shows a debit balance, that will be recognized balance, it is an asset side. If it is shows a credit balance, it can be shown in the liability side. So what are the key points? Like trial balance is a statement of debit and credit extracted from ledger. All the tangible and intangible debt or expenses debit balance, all revenue gains, liabilities, capital provision or credit balance. When the adjusted purchases cost of goods sold is given in the trial balance, the closing stock is also shown in the trial balance. Okay. An expense of prepared expenses or debit balance. An expense outstanding credit balance, income received at credit balance, and income accrued as a debit balance. Thank you.